Okay, this is DragonofEternity and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail, patch 7.0 MSQ, or Main Scenario Questline, or Main Story Questline. In the previous video, we saw Wukla and Kona become the new Dawn Servants, and turns out the first promise is a bit unhinged. So I guess in this video, while all that's going down, we're gonna go to North America with Erenville. Level 95. The long road to Tural. Erenville is ready to set off. Sweet muffins! Ready to get underway? Always. Then present your travel pass to that guard and let us be off. You won't have to wait long to enjoy sightseeing. The bridge to Tural is a wonder of its own right. But boy, I can't wait to fight Greg there. The gate is barred to all save those who've expressed permission from one of the Dawn Servants. Here it is. Signed by Vow Wukla herself. My apologies, miss. If you would wait here just a moment. We've got a huge-ass door to open. Ooh, this music.
Shall we then?
It's voiced! Huzzah! No choice? Alright.
On the far side of that great bridge unfolded the wilds of Shaloni, where the sun guides in the Shatona tongue. A harsh guide, to be sure, with its blazing rays scorching the land and hardening its inhabitants. But sweeping change had come to the arid expanse when, beneath its red crust, vast deposits of ceruleum were discovered. Embracing this opportunity, Vow Kona's supporters hurtle on, driven by dreams of a future illuminated by blue flame. It is here that our journey continues, our path taking us along winding roads of steel, each length of track a declaration of hope and ambition. My home, Yasulani, lies past Shaloni. It will be a long journey, but the railroad should make it easier. As for the way to the train station, let's ride these fellows, shall we?
We're in Area 4. Lovely. Yeah, your getup's really fitting for this zone. What am I looking for? This. Ooh, this is gonna be a big zone, ain't it? And it looks like it's not split up. Oh, so yeah, I'm gonna have fun exploring this in my off time. Hello, Erenville. Short on Veronic? Afraid so. If one will suffice, I have a creature ready and waiting. But if you need two, then you'll have to wait. The Veronique have been acting strangely of late, more easily spooked than otherwise disagreeable. Picking out the few fit for Rantons proven bothersome work. They're usually so docile, and the ones I saw earlier didn't appear to be unhealthy either. But much has changed since last I was here. Not the best start to our journey. Still, the train station isn't far. Seeing as we aren't in a hurry, let's go on foot. About that, sir. As well-travelled as you look, it's not only the Veronique that are giving us trouble. Other wildlife have shown signs of aggression too. A merchant should be returning soon with one of our beasts. Stick around till they do, and I'll see you both on Veronique for a safer trip. Oh, it's fine, I'm in a hurry of light. Your offer is most appreciated, but I don't think my friend here is particularly concerned about the wildlife. I have a weapon. Actually, I may be a little concerned. But the Veronique, Erenville, the Veronique! Whatever gets us where we're going faster. The Veronique! If this is your first time in Shaoloni, I can understand your enthusiasm. It'd be a shame not to ride one at least once while you're here. A fair point. If we're to give you the authentic Shaoloni experience, I suppose it's worth the wait. Right, change of plans. There's a small town nearby, we could pass the time there while waiting. Take it you're heading to Huhusatawi. Then, I'll have a man bring the Veronique over there. Just mind yourself around the drunkards and troublemakers, eh? Wild Wild West. And we're back to normal mount speed. Alright. Time to do those 6 shed fates. Level 95, level 96. Ether current. I mean, if it's gonna stare me in the face like that. Recuperating Veronique. God, that's bright. Tune to the etherite. You are what you drink. A tortoise of a tale. Eren. Last time I was here was little more than a camp with a shopper free. Yeah, now it's a Wild Western turn. Turn down.
Well, well. It's become a proper town.
Now hold on a minute.
Some sort of trouble.
I'm talking to you, you old bastard.
Give me strength. For the last time, the investigation is closed. There's no refuting the evidence.
I don't give a shit about your evidence, you lying scum. You release my friends, or I'll make you wish you had.
Let me remind you who the scum is here. Your friends, who had the temerity to point their firearms at me, the Deputy Chief of the Dust Watch. And after taking them into custody, what should we discover but incontrovertible proof that they had committed larceny? They will not be released until they've paid for their crimes.
I'd heard the peacekeeping force had been formed to deal with growing lawlessness. Seems the situation is bad indeed.
Still kicking up a fuss, eh? Sounds like poor Zekua needs his bottle.
Sure he wouldn't prefer his mama's teat? Treat me like a child, will you? My friends haven't done anything wrong, damn it! They've been framed!
Oh, stubborn little runt. Listen here, Zekua. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you'd best comport yourself like one. That means respecting the rule of law. Order may be precarious here in Shaloni, but it can be had if each man does the right thing. And for those that don't, well, they have to answer to the Dust Watch. Now run along and think before you cast aspersions next time. Lest you hurt my feelings.
Fine! If that's how it's gonna be.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Is that?
There's a time to fight and a time to withdraw. For you, that's now.
What?
Hey! What are you doing, Zekua? You better not be stirring up trouble.
Wahute, you sack of Ronek shit! This ain't over! You hear me?
You want to tell me what that was about?
Nothing that need concern you, sir. Zekua is simply struggling to come to terms with the low character of his friends. But for good measure, I'll have the men keep an eye on him.
Yes, you do that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go make my rounds.
I wasn't expecting to see your faces among the crowd. Talk is rife there's a new Dawn servant. Take it you found it then. The Golden City.
Aye, the contest is over. And as I needed to return home to Yasulani, I offered to show our friends some of Shak Tural. What brings you north?
Nothing in particular. Just seeing what there is to see.
Going wherever the wind blows, eh? How very like you. This is just the same sentence.
Gulul Jaja compensated me rather generously for our duel. I'll be able to enjoy a comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future. But for now, I shall be moving on. Oh, by the way, I recommend you try the Sabatender. They may not look it. They're surprisingly delicious.
But we don't serve Sabotender here.
Is this going to be his new fried squid obsession? Sabotender? No sooner do we set out than we run into excitement. At least no one was hurt. This Dustwatch has their work cut out for them. For as long as I can remember, all disputes, big or small, were settled by dueling. The peoples of Shaloni rarely see eye to eye. And for better or worse, it was the simplest way to settle differences. Since most would sooner not risk their lives, though, it encouraged parties to pursue peaceful resolutions in a roundabout fashion. The Dustwatch was likely established by supporters of Kona, preferring peace to be enforced through the formal rule of law. A reasonable stance, all things considered. If things ever got out of hand, the Landsguard would be forced to step in. What freedom they have now would be lost under Zaral Jar's authority. All of which is to say that unless a lengthy stay in a jailhouse appeals to you, be mindful of how you handle your arms in town. Okay. Da-da-da. Saddled up. Erenville would not differ about for long. I should like to think the stableman has arrived with the Ronik by now. I'll go on ahead to check. If you still want to have a look around, then be my guest. Come and find us when you've had your fill. Who is this us? You mean come and find me? Now that I think on it, this is the first time I've travelled with only a single companion. It makes for fewer complications. Yes, and I rarely talk back. For better or worse. Right, what am I looking for? Gemstone. Tuna, Ronic Chuck, Ronic Fleece, Tumbleclaw Weeds. Alright, so I need to do 6 in order to get the faster mount speed. Hello. You got time for a game of Triple Triad? It's all the rage around these parts. Only trouble is I keep losing. Fallen Ace, same. Plus, shit. Oh, I'm not liking these. I am not liking these rules. Waka Storage. How do you have a Triple Triad card from the first? Please explain that to me. Let me guess, you sell the or you give me the Rovnik card. I'll give you a few goes. Not too many, but I'll give it a couple of tries. Siegfried. Two. Uh-oh. 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 Nah, I've lost. Crap. I'm not counting that. Plus again. Right, 3. Lovely. One card down, many to go. Yeah, 28 to go. I mean, to be fair, I have gotten 5 out of, what, 19? From Dawntrail so far? Just reference. 1, 2, 3, 4. Triple team. Alright. So I'm just missing all the ones from dungeons and trials. The friend, I take it. Sorry to have kept you both waiting. Unruly wildlife's not the only source of recent distress, I'm afraid. Also been a rise in robberies targeting merchants. As a result, we've got a lengthy list of folks wanting to use our Ronic. It's just Ronic, there's no extra R. Which is why I have to let you stop at Shashenawezi Springs. That's fine, of course, but why haven't the Dusk Watch dealt with this banditry? Kamak and his fellows are doing what they can, but they reckon the bandits are operating as a gang. Rounding them all up's easier said than done. If you have anything of value, you'll want to take care. Thank you for the warning, we'll be sure to stay vigilant. Right then, if you're ready to set off, I'll see you on your way. That's your first time riding, yes? Even so, I can't imagine it will prove difficult for you. Ready? Then saddle up. Your friend seems to know the way, so I won't bother giving you directions. Oh, there you go. This is your first time, so let's take it slow. Take care not to let it toss you. You'll have to toss me. I continue to be struck by how much Shaloni has changed. The town we just visited wasn't even here several years ago. There are few reliable opportunities to replenish water supplies. Travelers turn to Nopala tenders. Not just for the water in their stem, mind. The fruit are also said to be both nutritious and delicious. See that big hole there? Some might hope to find water there, but it is brimming with ceruleum. The eruption of flames from within make for a spectacle, inspiring cautionary tales. Damn it, I can't see. The Wallacree, meanwhile, show great reverence to the ceruleum and its blue flames. But that's a discussion for another time. We're here. No, I want to hear that talk. That's Blue Mage stuff. The eruption of flames from within makes for a good thing for these Runic. Oh, come on, I couldn't read it. Now we got a cutscene. Ah, since that's not voiced. The eruption of flames from within make for a spectacle, inspiring cautionary tales of people who wandered too close. Oh. Alright. No sooner did we dismount, for the next passengers are already on the way. They really are short on Runic. Now then. To the next right. This is Shenewezi Springs. Perhaps the busiest town here in Sholani. People travel here from all over hoping to find their fortune. The change come to Huhusatawi was surprising enough, but this is no less impressive. They've achieved a great deal in the 3 years I've been away. The station is on the eastern side of town, but there should still be time before the next train departs. If you don't mind, I'd like to pay visit to an old friend of my mentor. Alright. Ayate is her name, and if she learned that I passed through without saying a word, she'd never let me hear the end of it. She set out from our village some 10 years ago, hoping to earn coin as she travelled around Tural. I can but assume she too came here seeking great opportunities. In any case, let us see if we can find her. Her blue hair should make it easy to spot. Or make her easy to spot. Right, first things first. Shiny. So we went from there to there. Alright. Right. Bluehead, friend of your mentor / mother. I'm going to any of these houses, can I? Nope. Oh. Bluehead Shatona. Yes, I'm Ayate. Ooh, that bloody yawn came out of nowhere. And who might you be? She is my friend. Could it be? Goodness, it is. Elene. Erenville, yes. A man grown. You were such a darling little thing as a child. You know, it's only been 3 years since we last spoke. Really? Only 3? I suppose it all starts to get hazy after a while, living as long as we do. Well, this is Ayate. She's known my mentor since they were children. Nice to meet you. Never thought I'd see the day when you travel with company. You really have grown, Elena Shaper. Is that what they call you here? Alright. I was born Ellen Shaper. I adopted a new name when I became a gleaner. One led ideas to Eastern Vieira conventions, so as to avoid drawing attention. Given that this is a homecoming, it was only a matter of time before you found out. Nevertheless, I would appreciate it if you would continue using my chosen name. Aye, aye, Eren, aye, aye. A homecoming? You know, I've been thinking of paying the old stomping grounds a visit myself. It would be good to see Kakuya again. I don't know how to pronounce that. She's the finest archer I know. Ellen Chaipa's mother and mentor. Every time I drop by, she treats us to a veritable feast prepared with fresh game she hunted herself. You're impressive with the bow too, Ayate. Even among the Shetona. Oh, I couldn't compare to Kakuya. But her skill at arms pales in comparison to her knowledge of nature. That's what earned her a place among Gulul Jajar's travelling companions, after all. She was always the inquisitive sort, but her journey across Tural lit a fire in her. Even after Lenchepa was born, she often left him in my care so that she could embark on another expedition in search of the unknown. Oh, how you would cry and beg her to take you along. It must have been hard on you. Aww. Ayate, please. What? We're all friends, aren't we? No matter how many times he asked, the answer was always the same. You can come when you prove you're a true explorer. First, did she task me with finding the Golden City? Despite my best efforts, all paths led nowhere. I assumed there was but a dreamer's fancy, a ploy to goad me into experiencing the wider world. But it was real, and we found it. You found it? As part of the rite of succession. I assumed everyone had heard. It's amazing. Oh, she'll be thrilled. And eager to bombard me with questions, no doubt. When are you giving me grandchildren? Well, we should be on our way. Thank you so much for stopping by. Give my best to Kakuya. Help! I need help! Uh-oh. What's that about? We'll investigate. Please wait here. Oh, right. Hello. I see it's already well in hand. No doubt these are the infamous local bandits. Please, you have to help. I've been robbed. It's Namika, Wuklamat's nursemaid. Erenville, Mariashna. Come any closer and we'll slit her throat from ear to ear. If you so much as nick her neck, you won't live to regret it. Oh yeah? Hold on, did he say this is Wuklamat's nursemaid? Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Take the goods to the boss, we'll deal with this. Please, you have to give it back. Uh-oh. I'm going after Namika. This lot I leave to you. Erenville, you could really do with a weapon. Cocky bastard. I'll hang him by the ears and feed the old woman to the dogs. That is Wuklamat's nursemaid. You really want to do that to the Dawn servant's nursemaid? We can deal with them later. First, we need to put this one in the dirt. Oh, you haven't heard of the Warrior of Light, have you? I'll give you 5 seconds. I'll give you this loading screen. to run. I do have this on SSD, don't I? I should. Hello! I'll probably be full of lead. Alright, I guess I'm fighting for you. Alright. Hand over your money. Damn it all, she doesn't know when to quit. Oh, we're dead if the boss finds out. Search for Namika. No, you're too bright. I really should take that off of favorites. Where are you? There you are. 1 out of 30 and you're still being picked. Alligator, sure. Oh, it's a church. That I can't go into. Alright. Namika! Can I jump over here, please? No need to worry, she's fine. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you. The bandit managed to get away, but I have an idea of where they're headed. You said they stole something from you? A bracelet. It was a parting gift from Wuklamat. I see. Close as you two were, I can only imagine how much it meant to you. But what brings you all this way? With the right of succession ended and Wuklamat crowned the next Dawn servant, she is ready to stand on her own. I told her as much and of my plans to return to Yayasolani. She gave me the bracelet that I might remember our time together. It filled her with such joy. I wanted everyone to know, everyone to see this wonderful gift given to me by a vow of resolve, and now it's gone. I would have let them take every coin to my name if only they had left me that bracelet. Alright, we're getting it back. I would ask what you intend to do, but I know that look. When I gain that necklace back, I'll knock them senseless. It's what Wuklamat would do. Yeah, we're getting that necklace back. With that bracelet even. Please, you mustn't put yourself in harm's way for my sake. Don't worry about it. I can assure you, no harm will come to us. Maharshna will make certain of that. I understand your methods can be brutal, but it would be wise to show some restraint, lest you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Perhaps I should come as well, to be sure all proceeds as it should. I don't know what to say. I can see why Wuklamat put so much faith in you both. Okay, a little bit of shouting outside. I do need to wrap things up soon. Before anything else, let's head back to Sheshenawezi Springs. She'll be safer in town, and with Ayate there to keep an eye on her, we would have nothing to worry about. Thank you, both of you. Dare I do another one? I doubt I would. No, I've said that before, and then the video's gone over an hour. But still. Can I get through here? Ay, ay, ay. A number of Ayate's mining fellows are here as well. Namika's in good hands. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean for you to get involved in this. Erenville told me what happened, and you needn't worry about Namika. If those bandits find us, I'll kick up a fuss and see them driven off. That bracelet meant everything to her, and those bastards wouldn't even care if they knew. Makes me sick. But at least she's safe, and I know you'll set things right. Da-da-da-da-da. Braced for trouble. Alright, you give me food. Erenville's composed demeanor belies his eagerness to help Namika. Alright, let's go and recover that bracelet. While I have nothing but contempt for these bandits, as this involves a gift from Uklamat, we must be mindful how our actions might reflect upon her. I doubt Namika would find joy in the return of said gift if lives were taken in the process. If it comes to violence, I ask that you stop short of killing them. The rest we can leave to the Dustwatch. Oh, come on. Well now. That makes me think you're strong. Really strong, are you? I may have saved the star on one occasion. No more than any other adventurer. Sure, every single player's the same. I may have saved the star on one occasion. You saved the star? That's a bold claim to make, but if true, that certainly speaks of your strength. If your curiosity has been sainted, then please indulge mine. Is there anything you can tell us about these bandits? Let's see... Well, of late there's been talk about some unsavory types coming and going from Tornatenyawi to the southwest. Is that the old mining town that was abandoned? That's the one. Now that ceruleum extraction is big business, no one wants to waste their time picking at the dried up veins there. Sounds like a perfect lair for bandits, not to mention that the one with the bracelet fled in that direction. So you'll be investigating the place. I can let the Dustwatch know if you like. No, not yet. It would be best if we went alone. There's something I'd like to ascertain, if you've no objections. Alright. Right then let's be off. Quest accepted. I hope I haven't picked up a long quest. I might have. Only one way to find out. All the way to south. This really is the Wild West, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It seems the bandits have claimed this place for themselves. Oh my god, they're wearing the Mad Max gear. Well, he was at least. They've made no attempt to conceal their presence. How can a Dustwatch not have noticed by now? Because they're being paid off, that's why. A question for another time. First, we must find the bracelet. I don't see the bandit who had it. Perhaps they're in one of the buildings. Ramshackle as they are, it should prove a simple thing to eavesdrop on anyone inside. If you would go and have a look about, I'll keep watching for trouble. Alright. Investigate the locations. The bandits will not notice you here. You can eavesdrop on any inside. Alright. As you lean in to listen, you begin to pick out voices in a muffled chatter. Don't know where we'd be without him. Probably shoveling sand, praying we'd strike it rich. Ain't that truth? Only an idiot would work in the mines with easier money to be had. Not when we've got a boss who can keep the Dustwatch off our backs. Ha! Hey, watch what you say. The wind's got a way of carrying secrets to the wrong ears. Maybe so, but who'd ever believe one of them sainted souls was running our crew? That drunk who bought your story about the gold-shitting alpaca, am I right? I told you. The bands will not notice you here. You can safely eavesdrop on any inside. As you lean in to listen, a familiar voice rings out through the wall. Let me out of here, you bastard! Shut your mouth, you snivelling little brat. Make me! I'll get you all back for framing my friends. The vulture most of all. You tell him he can eat shit. Heh. How about we give you the chance to tell him yourself? We'll see how tough you are then. Knew it. Daysbreaker. Hi, Aaron. The bandits who took the bracelet may be in this building. Have a listen and see what you can find out. The bands will not notice you here. You can safely eavesdrop on any inside. As you lean in to listen, you hear someone entering the room on the other side. I brought you back a prize you're gonna love, boss. Have a look at this bracelet. Beautiful, ain't it? Bet it was made by a famous artisan. You idiot! How are we supposed to move something like this without attracting attention? Boss, please, I'm sorry. I reckon we could find a sailor who won't ask questions. Sell it for a song. Here, your reward. And don't bring me this kind of grief again. I won't, boss. Thank you. Finished, are you? Let's retreat for now. Now let me bust the door down. So, were you able to learn anything? Yes, one of them's corrupted. Their leader is a man from the Dustwatch. Now explain what these bandits have been able to do as they please, and you say they gave the bracelet to him? It seems we have our work cut out for us. Did you hear anything else of note? Yeah, there's a guy stuck in there. Sakawa? That's a boy who confronted one of the officers in town, isn't it? And you say they threatened to take him to speak with the Vulture? Their leader's Alias? Alias, no doubt. Fitting for a man who preys on the helpless. Well then, not only do we have a better idea of who's behind the recent rash of robberies in Huhusatawi, but we also know he has the bracelet. Retrieving it without bloodshed will prove difficult though, if he's that quick to point a gun at his own underlings. I'll show him no hideout. I can take them. We need to get him alone. You're right. If we confront him with his henchmen around, a violent outcome is all but guaranteed. I might have a plan. There's a small settlement to the southeast of here. Luwatennyawasa. I have butchered that. Maybe then I'll explain everything. Alright. Speak with Erenville again. Alright. be pushing 87, 97 if I do the fates, aren't I? So I really need to work on the Dragoon. Yep. If we're to retrieve the bracelet without conflict, it won't be done barging in for the front door. We'll have to lure him out. To do that, we'll avail ourselves of Seya, dragon-like creatures that live to the south of here. It's their breeding season, you see, and the males will flock to the scent of a female in heat. With a few ingredients and a sample of their feces, I can create an attractant that resembles the scent when burned. We can lure those guys into the bandit's hideout, flushing out the vulture and his gang. Then, while they contend with our flying friends, we can sneak in and search for the bracelet. I'm afraid I must ask you to collect the shit. While you see to that, I will go and procure the remaining ingredients. There's always a pub quest. And before you say anything, I do not ask this because of any aversion to feces. It would simply be easier for me to find the specific species of wild plants we require. Yeah, take these 3 pouches, see them filled, and I will handle the rest. There's always a poop quest. There's always a bloody poop quest. Oh, you're attracting dinosaurs? No, just dinosaurs here. Is that a B rank? Nope, that's just a regular person. Oh no, wait, no, it's not those guys. You're attracting those guys. Oh. Alright. God, that bridge is beautiful. Might look better if it wasn't cloudy. There's always a bloody poop quest. Weather-worn nest. Survey the area, but see no signs of their droppings. Hemp sack, a small sack made of hemp, hopefully thick enough to keep its contents from rubbing off on your hands. Oh, thanks. Bone-laden nest. You survey the area, but see no signs of poop. You find a pile of droppings and gingerly scoop them into your pouch. Wonderful. There's always a damn poop quest. Can I at least get this unlocked, please? That wasn't even half of it. Really? Yeah, still on 95. Finished already, are we? Leavings filled sack. A small hemp sack filled to bursting with leavings. Though you pray to the 12, that it doesn't actually burst. Excellent, this will do nicely. All that's left is to mix the feces with tumbled claw fibers, dried nopalotenda root, and a generous helping of animal fat. Come on, let's get back to Tuna. Speak around, alright. slowly but surely I will make my way there. Oh, pallet tender. Oh, that's a free-headed thing. Oh, alright. Oh, I still need probably got them mixed up with sabotenders. Aye, probably. There'd definitely be enough travel experience to get me to 97 after this quest. It'll be about 10 locations. Everything is ready. Time to set our plan into motion. Creamy hot chocolate. Sure. Da, 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 da. Blowing smoke. Alright, I am going to do that quest next time. And I think this will be the last episode of the day. So in between videos, I will probably get to 97 through exploring in the zone and doing enough fates to get the riding map. So I'm not going to miss anything by getting to 97, am I? No. Alright. Good to know. Good to know. Lovely. So yeah, next time I will finish Erenville's poop quest. I will start the next quest after the poop quest. Either way, we will hopefully get the bracelet back next time.